Today we are going to be looking at something for Aristeia. This is the Legendary Bahaduras expansion set for Aristeia, the Ultimate Sports Show. This box is pretty heavy compared to other expansions I've used. So let's crack this open. Okay, so inside we get some tokens, a sheet of tokens, the miniatures, and a large wad of cards. So we get the initiative cards here, the miniatures, and these. So firstly, let's take a look at these. Or we'll wait with these because I might find some cards in here that are more useful. Let's crack open these cards. Okay, so I believe this set comes with cards for all languages, so English, Spanish, German, and French. Let's pop that plastic over there for a minute. So we have everything comes in. Let's try and split these off into the languages. Okay, so these are German. I can't read German, so I'm not even going to try to do that. Sorry, it's a little bit off camera. But these are the English ones, so let's go through the English ability cards. Here we have the cards to tell you what each one of the tokens stand. Put those over there, and the other languages, we don't need those. English, 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 and English. Okay, let's pop these off to one side. It's been a while since I've looked at anything from Aristeia, or played Aristeia. There is a recent expansion that we are going to go through soon that will either come out before or after this, depending on the order in which I edit them. So we have the 4 cards. So let's look at Shona Corona. She is now a character available in Infinite N4. So here we have her initiative is 4, movement 5, and she has 5 energy. Her defense is a blue and yellow dice. Her attack is a blue dice, and her agility, I believe this is for dodging, is a orange dice. Her general ability, if you roll a shield and an exclamation mark, is flip a state token that is on your card. Cost 3 actions for her attack. You get a red and an orange and 2 automatics. Broadsword. If you get an exclamation mark, you may displace the target if their hit point attribute is 4 or below. Hit the blade. So this is a blue, orange, and yellow, and it's range 1 to 2. Displace yourself if you get a shield, and if you get 2 hits, displace the target. Defense at a distance. At the beginning of the action step of your activation, you may displace yourself if you are adjacent to an enemy, and if you declare and perform broadsword against it as your first action. There you go, that's the artwork. Corey Queen. Initiative 5, movement 4, attack 4. Oh, and she has 3 health points. Her defense is a switch exclamation mark, a yellow and blue dice. Her attack is an orange dice, and her dodge or agility, 2 yellows and a success. If you get 2 exclamation marks, you may impose the hidden state on yourself and displace yourself. Boomerang, range is an attack that's range 2 to 6. It's a red, blue, and 2 yellow dice. It's a lot of dice to be rolling. After the resolution step of this attack, perform bonus bounce once with no action points cost against the target within 1 to 3 of this attack's target. Bounce inflict is a attack. It's an orange and yellow between 1 to 4. Inflict 1 damage on the target if you get a switch. Impose a dazed state on the target. And then orange feral spirit. At the beginning of the action step of your action activation, impose the hidden state on yourself if there are no enemy characters within range 1 to 3. Corey Queen. So there we go. Next is final boss. He has 4 health points, initiative 4, movement 4, and 4 action points. His defense is a blue and green, his attack is blue and yellow, his agility is blue and yellow. If you get 2 exclamation points, impose the stunned state to the target if it is in range 1 and 2. First attack is keep your eyes open, range 1 to 4, red, orange, and yellow dice. And the switch, I think it's called a switch, is a shield and exclamation mark. Impose -2 move state on the target. Next, face meet fist. It's 2 yellow dice, and it's 1/1. Impose the dazzled state on the target. Swim move, range is 1 space. Move 1 movement point to place yourself in any free space adjacent to a stunned, dazzled, or immobilized target. Alcohol. When you are the target of an enemy's attack, nullify 1 star from your opponent's roll before the switch step, if they are within range to 4. Final boss. So he looks pretty much cowboy, right? And overall, health 2. He had initiative 6, movement 5, 5 action points. His dice for defense is blue and black, attack blue, and dodge is orange, agility. His standard switch is going to be a shield and exclamation mark, and he can draw 1 card. You'll remember when dreaming, orange and yellow. Search your deck for a tactic and put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck. 2. You'll forget when waking, orange and yellow. It's range 1 to 5. If you get a shield and exclamation mark, impose the silent state on the target within range 1 to 5. If you get 2 exclamation marks, impose a stunned or dazzled state to the target within range 1 to 5. And if it just successfully goes off, impose the silent state on the target. And his standard thing is I'm Hope. Before an ally makes a simple roll resolving an action, you may discard a tactic to add a yellow to their roll, once per roll overall. So he does not look like a happy chappy. And all I can think of is Sword Art Online and the creepy Oberon from that. So let's look at the states that are here. So this is stunned. I'm not sure if this is new for this or not, but targets affected by the state must nullify a star, a success, before the switch step of each of their rolls. The symbol critical is not affected by this state, as it is not a star. Related topics: nullifying an effect states. And then silence. The player who imposes this state must choose one action, except move or any attack, or one automatic skill on the target while affected by this state. The target cannot perform or apply this effect of the chosen action or automatic skill. This state does not affect attacks or the move action. Let's come and look at these. So we have stun tokens, silence tokens, the hidden token, and then we have some character tokens here. We have 2 shields, 2 stars, and some exclamation marks. I think this is for keeping track of all the automatic ones that you get. And then we have the ability cards. So with the abilities you get 4 per character, so you get 4 for Shona, you get 4 for Cordy Queen, 4 for Final Boss, and 4 for Overall. We won't go through those because otherwise we'll be here all day. Maybe I'll do a separate video on going through them. And lastly, let's take a look at the miniatures. A couple of these miniatures I'm interested in, not just for Aristeia but also for other games. There are lots of beautifully rendered and characterful miniatures here, and Shona Corona is stuck in the plastic. So this is Shona Corona. She does need a little bit of straightening out. That's one of the challenges with pre-built plastic miniatures. Overall, it's a nice miniature with a very kind of Napoleonic uniform that isn't really shown off that well. Well, it's a hussar kind of coat there. And a nice haircut. I definitely prefer the Infinity miniature. Here is the final boss. He, as you can see, if I can get the lighting, is very highly detailed, much better, to me, a much better detailed miniature than Shona Corona. And he's going to look like again, he's a character I could see being used for something else. Here we have Cordy Queen, which I assume is some kind of Australian thing, judging by the boomerang. Fairly decently detailed miniature. I like the kind of fur on the back and the details here. They could use it being a little bit deeper for my personal preference, but Oberon, whose stuff quite clearly needs straightening out. I believe it's meant to be straight from the artwork. He's a very imposing kind of character. I love the way his cloak's coming out, and all these details are just fantastic. He would make an excellent kind of character for an RPG or something as well, if you were interested in getting that. The facial details are not too bad. So overall, a pretty good, decent set if you're looking to expand upon your Aristeia game set. I would definitely recommend you picking this up to add in some more variety and some more control characters to what you can do. I will definitely be adding it to my very small collection of Aristeia characters, but definitely one that I'm going to be expanding on. I'm pretty excited to get into this and hopefully get some of the people playing Infinity playing this. What we might do is look up setting some more events focused primarily on playing this. But thanks for watching. Please drop a comment below with any thoughts you have about the Legendary Bahaduras set and what kind of teams you've made with them. From what I've seen, I haven't seen a huge amount of, from Twitter, a huge amount of these characters used in the teams that I've seen people posting. But I definitely would like to see it. and certainly become a bit more involved with the Aristeia community. We do have a couple of tables worth of stuff and some decks, so yeah, very interesting and pretty exciting game. It's very quick and easy to play, so please like and subscribe and drop a comment below with anything you want to see in the future. Thanks for watching and see ya!